What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy the D here, aka the Ultimate Dragon Slayer, and I am so happy to be able to announce, well, to confer to you, because you may have already heard, but today, the day in which I'm recording this, is September 23rd, and a couple of days ago, Nintendo actually, I think it was more like a day and a half ago, something like that, anyway. But Nintendo actually announced they were going to do a Nintendo Direct today. It's been it's been a little over an hour since the Direct ended. And if you've seen the thumbnail, then you know why I'm here. Now, to give my general thoughts, and if y'all want me to actually talk about the Direct itself and go into depth about everything, cool, let me know. But they started it off with a banger. Under the pale moon, a Rathalos flies. He thinks it's safe, but the locale lies. Above him still sits a pale blood moon, and a sinister dragon looms. His end comes soon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Nintendo of America decided to open up their, I think it's like the third Nintendo Direct of the year, with the announcement, the teaser announcement that Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be coming next summer 2022. Now, yet again, there's not a lot to talk about in this trailer, because when the trailer first started, I saw like there was a castle. It was nighttime under a pale blood moon. Keep that in mind. Cause before, like, I kind of like, is this Bloodborne? Are they bringing Bloodborne to the Switch, which I would love. I love that game. I suck at it. Still haven't beaten it. Got stuck at the Bloodstarved Beast, but yeah, I was like, okay, is this like a Bloodborne-esque thing? Like, is it like a Bloodborne? Because when I saw CAPCOM, I was like, oh my fucking god. I'm not gonna lie, like the extra content for Monster Hunter Rise has been kind of lacking. I mean, yeah, we got a couple of collaborations, but I'm talking about specifically like new content like monsters and shit. It's been kind of lacking. I don't even think we've gotten any event weapons. Just to keep it a buck with you. But I digress. That's what I thought. But then I saw like the little creatures moving around the castle. I'm like, wait a minute. Is this Monster Hunter? Then I saw Rathalos yet again. I thought it was like a Bloodborne collaboration. But then I saw that dragon come out the sky and dive bomb Rathalos, and I was like, I bet we're here. And that's when they announced it. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak coming summer 2022. Now I'm gonna take a little time to kind of like, and if you hear that, that's my neighbors upstairs. Like, hey, they walk like they crump. And then on top of that, I think their washing machine may be too full, but I'm probably gonna cut this out anyway. So yet again, it's at night, the locale, it's an old abandoned castle, which has caused me to theorize about what this is. Okay, I was gonna, should I even do this now? Should I 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 do this now? Okay, well, I'm gonna go into a little bit of detail of what I think of the video. Okay, yet again, it's an old abandoned castle, but here's the thing. Now, as we know, Monster Hunter Rise has had a very Japanese theme to the village of Kimura. Like, I remember, like, when Monster Hunter Rise first came out, and they were showing, like, reactions from Japanese Monster Hunter players. They were like, Japanese Monhunt, Japanese Monster Hunter. Even then, a lot of the monsters actually have Japanese roots in, like, yokai and Japanese mythology. So that's the first striking thing. See, I thought that potentially we were gonna go, it was gonna be more Japanese stuff. But this is distinctly a Western castle, which kind of makes this whole thing kind of like, not odd, but it's a striking contrast to say the least. Which here, I heard a rumor a couple of days ago. Somebody was speculating. Cause in Monster Hunter Rise, the one who handles the quote-unquote this version of the farm is a woman by the name of Rodine. Rodine is a foreigner in Kimura Village. Okay, she's a foreigner. She dresses in foreign attire. Well, to Kimura, like everybody wears like kimonos and Japanese shit, okay? She dresses in a Western type of outfit. Now, this information was given in game, well, not what I just said, but what I'm about to say. It was given in game that she's from a nation or a land where all the hunters, they're hunters, but they're called knights and they serve a king. She dresses in a Western fashion. Like, yeah, I'm American, so even like England and like Europe would be considered Eastern to me, but to the Japanese, the most Eastern country on the planet, everything else is West, specifically Europe. So she's from a Eurocentric country, or one that's based off Europe. Now here's the thing. That castle was a Eurocentric castle. It wasn't like an old like Japanese style castle. It was a Eurocentric castle. So what the person had said is that maybe in the DLC we'll go to her homeland. So I'm kind of on board, like, cause the dragon, that's a Fatalis skeleton if I've ever seen one. So we're probably gonna be able to fight Fatalis again at some point in Rise. But no, that's a Western dragon in a Western country. So most likely this one is going to be based off of Western, themes. Anyway. But what's really cool about it, and I'm kind of speculating, which I may do like a separate video, because I've been meaning to do a Monster Hunter Rise G rank wants video, but I haven't got around to it. I've been doing other shit. And boy, did this help spur that on. So that's coming. I want to either do it later this week or next week, but it's coming. But anyway, so the director of the game, I'm not sure if it was Ryoto or Ryuji, the director of Monster Hunter. It wasn't him. I think it was somebody else high ranking in like that development team who was speaking. He was like, so we saw the new dragon. We don't know what it's called. I know that's an elder dragon. That is a Fatale skeleton if I've ever seen it. But then he was talking about their new hunting actions, new monsters, and new locales. We got at least one. So either that's going to be like the new version of the Shrine Ruins. Yet again, not the Shrine Ruins, but this expansion's version of the Shrine Ruins. Because remember, the Shrine Ruins, which wasn't a first. Because there have been like buildings and shit in hunting fields before. Hell, we fought Fatales in Castle Shade, which was a castle. But yeah, so now the Shrine Ruins had that little shrine in the buildings around. Yeah, same with this. So this is gonna be the Western version of that. So, and of course, new monsters and a new rank of quest, which we know to be G rank for those of us who've hunted before World, and Master rank for those who came after. This is going to be the final difficulty. Like, yet again, especially if you watch any of my other Monster Hunter Rise videos, I wasn't too enthused with Rise upon release. I think that the quote-unquote expansions to complete it, 3.0, should have been what we got, but yet again, I digress. I'm not trying to be an asshole about that. But yes, I'm very excited. Believe me, like I wish I'd been recording myself, because I fucking screamed when I saw that shit. I'm like, okay, and we got it about the time I thought, because I'm like, okay, because I'm not gonna lie, because I thought they were gonna wait till the Tokyo Game Show, which is at the end of this month, which is like a little over a week. It's exactly a week now. I think it starts like next Thursday or next Tuesday or some shit like that. So yeah. But yeah, so Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, it's coming. I want to go because I have some ideas about what they're gonna do, but I'm gonna do that in a separate video. And also, if you made it this far in the video, I want to tell you, I was scrolling through my Facebook timeline because, like I said, that Nintendo Direct was actually pretty good, and I was like sharing shit to my Facebook and whatnot. Speaking of which, follow me on Twitter at Darkspade09. At Darkspade09 should be on the screen right now. But yeah, I want to, because I have some ideas, because a lot of the monsters in Monster Hunter Rise, like I said, were based off yokai, Japanese legend, Japanese mythology. So we might be getting some Western or like European like mythology and shit for Sunbreak. So definitely want to do a little something for that. because I could have some ideas of some things they could do. And yet again, the fact they chose a blood moon, like I said, it reminds me of some Bloodborne shit, and I love Bloodborne. I love that type of Lovecraft. But yeah, I'm a big fan of that, so that could play a part in it. But yeah, bruh, this is gonna be fun. Like, I feel like we're finally gonna get the full game, the full experience of Monster Hunter Rise. But yeah, let me know, are you excited? Because I'm excited. Yeah, just let me know down in the comments. Yet again, if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know, like, because yet again, I will definitely include some people's ideas. Like, hey, if you have a speculation or a theory about the game, let me know. I'd be happy to include it and credit you. But yeah, that's gonna be it. It's kind of a short one, but yet again, nothing really to talk about. We got that trailer was $1:07, a minute and 7 seconds, so really ain't too much to talk about. I could probably break it down, but I'm not that type of guy. I'm gonna look it over, see if I can find anything, but I'm not gonna be rewinding, enhancing, and showing some pixelated image like it's fucking 1080p, like some people do. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, until the next time, this is for my fellow hunters. See ya.